Hi, how's everyone doing? I'm Martha with Pause Fitness or Pause Yoga and Fitness. And I am a certified yoga instructor. If you're new to this channel, I have taught Pilates, been certified Pilates in the past, and I'm currently a board certified health coach with my company, Pause Wellness and Company. Um, so I love Sundays for just rest days. I get asked a lot if I is there a day where I just don't do anything? And Sundays, that's me. That's a Sunday for me. And I think Sundays are for going to church and just to slow down and to get outside and go on lots of walks and just to be with family and things like that. So yoga, it's a great day to practice yoga, just kind of more of a gentle practice. So really stretching out from the week and just preparing for the coming week. So I wanted to take you through just a very gentle practice, not too long. In fact, I'm not quite sure how long this is going to be, not maybe 30 minutes or so. Um, and so if you like this, please like it and subscribe to this page. And just know too that I teach online Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays that you are certainly welcome to join. First time coming, it will be free. The rest of the time, it's donation based. But Monday, we incorporate weights. Wednesday, it's a very relaxing, gentle practice. So if you like what we're about to do today, you might be interested. It's just the difference with Wednesday's practice is we'll use bolsters and more, equipment. Today, I'm really just not going to use anything. You could always use some yoga blocks though if you need to bring the ground up a little closer to you and need some support with the poses we're going to do today. And then Friday, it's combines Pilates and yoga. So it's a lot more core and strength work. So reach out for those class links if you're interested, or just reach out with any questions that you have. And let's go ahead and get started in child's pose. So getting your big toes together, knees out wide. And again, this might be where you take a blanket under your feet. And then maybe if your forehead doesn't quite reach the floor, you can put a yoga block there. We're just going to ease into your yoga breath. Inhaling fully through your nose. And slowly exhale out of your nose. You're thinking about some length here, walking your fingertips out to the front edge of your mat. Maybe even your elbows are up. As your glutes come back towards your heels. But no, if you want to keep this a lot more just very, very gentle, that's just too much for you today. Knees together, palms up, arms reaching to the back wall. Feeling your body just drape over your legs, just letting go. Take two more. And come on up. We're going to ease into tabletop all fours. And again, feel free to continue to use your blankets for your knees, for your for supporting those joints. Hands right underneath your shoulders. You could put hands on blocks. You can make fists. But just think about pressing into the tips of your fingers here. Just release any kind of wrist pain. And we'll ease into our cat and cow. So you're just going to drop your belly, shoulder blades together, crown of your head lifted, and tailbone lifted. Then as you exhale, round to cat, press the ground away, tuck your chin and pelvis. Just go from one to the other, moving with your breath. Noticing how your body feels. And ease back into your neutral spine, and we're just going to push forward. You can tuck your toes if you want and come back. So getting a foot stretch and stretching out your wrist. So nose beyond your fingertips. You go where you can. Inhale, exhale. We'll go one more. You can untuck your toes. We're just going to change this into really big circles. You can come all the way back. And you can actually keep your toes tucked if you like. See how forward you can come. Back. You just listen to your body. You can make these really small if you need that as well. And let's go ahead and switch directions. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Good. One more. All right. And again, let's come to stillness. And from here, you're just gonna get your right glute right glute to elbow. So you've got a little squeeze there. And then the other side. And just back and forth, wagging your tail, basically. Just one more. And back to center. And you're going to drop your hips. Inhale into modified up dog, but just because your quads are grounded, shoulders can be back and down, soft elbows. Now you can come down here, and then you can always come to Sphinx too. And then you're going to press through tabletop, exhale, child's pose. Let's flow through this. Shoulders back and down, maybe chin up. Exhale back. More. And then come back into tabletop. And tuck your toes, down dog, pressing back. So I'm on carpet, and I never really totally feel secure in down dog. I'm going to shift forward so my fingertips are up against the wall. Just gives me a little bit more security. So if you're on carpet too, maybe consider doing that, putting your fingertips up against the wall, or maybe even your heels. And finding down dog. You can walk your dog, or you can stay still. Your knees can be bent. Your goal is to get your heels grounded. Nice long back, tailbone high. And one more. And coming back into tabletop. I'm just going to shift back again. And let's press your right heel back for a nice stretch. And then I'm going to take my left foot to the back of my mat, and I'm going to ease on up. So I'm going to be a little headless for a second, but we're just going to stay here for a moment and exhale into a lunge. Exhale, just moving with your breath. Again, you can put some padding under this knee. This is one of my favorites for the hips. Stretching out those inner thighs. Listening to your knee on how deep you go here. And then this is another place you might want to block. You can put it on the inside of your foot. You can rest on this thigh as well, or your fingertips to the inside to the floor. Roll your left shoulder back, and let's release again. Exhale, let's roll back. Maybe your hand is on your lower back there, and release. And exhale for 3. And 4. Stay right here, gaze up if it's comfortable, or send your arm up. And hold. And release. We're going to change this to gate. So toes come forward, hands down, and right arm to the sky. Exhale. And release it to the floor. Exhale, 2, 3, and last one. Good. And then from here, I'm just going to sit back towards my left heel, like for child's pose, getting this incredible inner thigh stretch. And let's come back up and exhale back 2. You don't have to go back very far. You just listen to your body. 3, 4, and last one. We're going to return back into tabletop. And let's take your right arm up to the sky and thread it through. So coming all the way down to your shoulder, right side of your face. And take your left hand and ground it down into the floor. Nice 90-degree bend in the elbow. This arm is reaching. Your right one. And take one more. Very carefully. Again, ease up back into tabletop. And let's take another down dog. Press back. Again, just be careful on carpet. One more. And again, very carefully release. Let's take one more cow. Inhale. And round to cat. All right, so from here, extend your left leg back for a calf stretch. Now I'm going to turn around so I'm not putting my back to you, but you're going to take that right foot off of your mat. So basically coming up into this low ledge on the other side. We're going to press forward and then release. Press forward and release. And again, padding under that knee if you need it. Good. And this time, use your block. Rest on your thigh or fingertips to the floor. And just start by opening up that right shoulder to exhale and then release. And 2. And 3. 4. Last one. And then you can keep this hand to your lower back or send it to the sky. Just keeping that shoulder back. Easing up if it's comfortable. One more. And very carefully release what comes into gate. So toes point forward, taking your hands down. And this time, left arm, exhale, opens. We'll do that a few more times. Exhale for 2. Use your breath. 3. 2 more. And release. And sit back to your right heel. And back up. And 2. 3. 4. And 5. And let's ease out of it. Tabletop, thread the needle left arm and bring it back behind your right, down to the side of your face and shoulder. This is also, you could put your face on a block or a blanket. Really grounding your right hand, reaching that left arm. Carefully release. Press out your ankles to have a seat. Just shoulders back behind you, or shoulders are back and down, hands are back behind you. Let's windshield wiper, knees side to side. All right. Let's come into a seat. We're going to find cow pose. Let's start with our right knee right above your left. Now, your cow might not look like mine at all. Maybe you've got one knee here and lots of space. So you could put a blanket there. You want to keep your sit bones grounded. If this doesn't feel good in your body, you can always extend that bottom leg, or if all else fails, take cross-legged position here. But if you're able to find cow, your version, right knee's on top, we're going to take the yoga block over to our right. We're going to take a side bend first. So big inhale, left arm up and over. And your hand can rest on the block or your forearm, just depending. Shoulder again is back and down and chest is open. Spiraled even to the sky, ceiling. Maybe even think about your thumb pointing to the sky too. And let's release. And from here, stay here if you're getting a lot of stretch through your right hip. Otherwise, you can come forward until you start to feel that stretch. We'll breathe here. All right, and let's carefully release. Nothing fancy, just getting that left knee now on top. Your version, left hand is going to be on the block or forearm. Big inhale, right arm. Exhale it over. And you can spiral the thumb, your thumb to the sky. Spiral open your chest. Right hip is grounded. Both hips are grounded. Really pressing that right hip down if you're feeling like it's coming up. We'll ease on up. And again, stay right here or come forward. Exhale. And release. So let's stack our left leg on top as best again as you can. And again, it might look completely different. You can put a blanket here if you've got space. And again, go with cross-legged if you need. And let's take a few circles. And move in the other direction. Let's inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale, exhale. Okay, and this left leg that's on top, I'm going to take it out in front. So from here, big inhale, let's come forward, exhale. And then you're going to walk your hands, so you're really folding over your right knee. And then take your left hand on top of your left thigh, press it down and away. You feel this opening in that hip. Take your left hand to your right. We'll walk it back to center and round to come all the way up. Hands back behind you. You're going to open up your chest here. You can take it further by pressing your hips forward, glutes up off the floor. Nice stretch for the front of your body. And slowly lower back down. Let's take your right leg on top. And again, going right back to those circles. Ooh, I got a nice pop right there. And we'll go another direction. Very nice and tall. Let's take that right leg out in front. Big inhale. Let's exhale, come forward. This time you're going to walk your hands so you're folding over your left knee and right hands on your right thigh. Press it down and away and breathe. And empty out. Take your hands to your left, back to center, round your back to come all the way in. Hands back behind you, shoulders back and down. Open your chest. Stay here. Stay grounded. Or lift your hips forward and get those glutes up off the floor. And just gaze forward or up, whatever feels good. And we'll slowly release. You shake out your wrist. And take your hands to your shoulders, and we'll take nice big circles. Direction for a few. All right, let's take soul to soul and cobbler pose. You don't have to worry about forcing this and drawing those heels in. I want you to take your hands forward. Shoulders are together, so shoulder blades are together. I want you to exhale like you're reaching for something in front of you, and then right back up. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. Last one. We're going to come down and release. And so, yeah, you can keep that nice straight back, bending from your hips, sending your chest down. But if you wanted to, you could get really supported here, bringing your forehead to the block and allowing just that body, your back to relax and round. It's whatever you need to do today, whatever feels best for you. And let's relax. All right, extend your left leg. Let's take your right foot to the other side. Left hand is going to hug your right knee in, sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, exhaling over, looking over your right shoulder. And release. We're gonna keep your right ankle right above your knee for forward fold. If this doesn't feel good, you can bring your foot to your inner thigh. A nice big inhale. Feel that length in your back. Keep that length. Exhale, just bending from your hips, sending your chest forward. And relax, or just release here. Stay here in this full, real intense hamstring stretch. Maybe, again, right wherever you are. Inhale, lengthen in your back. Find that length. Hips are grounded as you inhale, lengthen, and then exhale. See if you can't fold a little deeper. And then round to come up. Send your hands back behind you. We're going to take our left heel and slide it in towards our body. Sit bones stay rounded. Chest is pressing towards your bent right leg. Pigeon. And from here, we're just going to windshield wiper side to side. One of my favorites right here. All right, and so we're going to repeat that now on the other side, if I can remember what we just did. So from here, we're going to, so we did cobbler. And so from cobbler, this time we're going to extend our right leg, left foot on the other side. So right arm is going to hug your left knee in, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, twist, gazing over your left shoulder. Keep drawing your knee in towards your center line. One more full inhale. And exhale. Coming out of this, going right into our forward fold. Nice big inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, from your hips, sending your chest forward or sending your chest down. We're going to lengthen one more time where you are. Inhale, lengthen through that back, through your back. Exhale, fold. Notice that there's a difference. Like I can just definitely feel more tightness on this side, which is sort of strange because my left tends to be the tighter side. But use your exhales to release any tension. More. All right, let's ease on up, finding pigeon as we slide right heel in, nice and tall, not forcing this at all. We'll breathe here. And the windshield wiper, just hit the side. Relax and release right into the comfortable seat. You're going to take a nice big inhale, reach up for the sky, interlace your fingers and bring them forward as you tuck your chin and tuck your pelvis, rounding your back. And big inhale, lengthen again. And then exhale, moving forward. Move with your breath, inhale. And exhale. One more. And release your fingers. Inhale, gaze up. And we're just going to hold right here, arching your back. Knuckles going down to the ground. It's nice and long, but away from your body too. And relax. You're going to interlace those fingers again, but this time back behind your head. And just tucking your chin and hold. No pushing on your neck. It's just simply those elbows are drawing in. And then inhale. Exhale. You're just going to roll over to your left shoulder. Lift your left shoulder, but you still have your neck and your hands. And back to center. Exhale to your right and pull. Back to center to your left. And very carefully release. Bring your hands into prayer. And close your eyes or gaze down, or do both, getting connected to your breath and to your heartbeat. Just acknowledging yourself for coming to your mat just for a few minutes to take care of you, to move. Moving is medicine. Just to breathe, release tension from the week. And showing up, taking care of yourself so you can go off now and take care of those who need you in a stronger, healthier way. Take one more full inhale. Exhale out. My heart tears. Thanks so much for joining me. Maybe this was a 15 or 20-minute practice. I'm not quite sure. But hopefully you're walking away feeling really good. I needed that, just a little bit of stretching, a little bit of moving, a little bit of breathing. So make it a point to do that at least once a week, if not more. Come to your mat. Join me on this page and subscribe if you like it. If you enjoyed this, like it, share it, and be back here soon. And I hope to see you again. Take care, and remember to reach out if you want to enjoy my classes throughout the week. Great. Have a good one. Bye.